Good morning, Kayla, Cindy, and Asher. Hey, next week we're going to have a new student joining our group here, and that is um, uh, John Eddy. So we'll welcome him next week. I'll try to get him caught up with what we're doing, but he's already studied fractions, just not the integer system. Today we're going to take a little break from the screen and get more math or things central, and hopefully you still have your fraction packet if your integer packet. If you don't, I've attached a PDF. I'd like you to do one more day adding and subtracting fractions and mixed numbers in the integer system. And the pages I'd like you to do start with the double letters A, so it's AA, page 35, AA 36, AA 37, and AA 38. I think maybe AA 39. But it's just adding and subtracting mixed numbers. They're self-correcting sheets. So one of the pages right here that I have pictured is AA 39, the last one that you need to do. It's called fraction attraction. So do the exercises below. So their exercises are sometimes numbered, sometimes they're lettered. So this would be exercise 1, exercise 2, and so on, so that you get familiar with what they mean by exercises in these Math with Pizzazz worksheets. So let's find your answers in the rectangle at the bottom of the page. Cross out each box containing the correct answer. When you're finished, there will be 9 boxes left not crossed out. Print the letters in these boxes in the bottom row of boxes, and then if your answer makes sense, then you did all of these problems correctly. So I'll do an example from each page so that you can refer back to this video as you move through your lessons. It's just really important that we understand the adding and subtracting of fractions and mixed numbers and integers, because as we head over to pre-algebra and solving one-step equations, our skills at doing these types of steps are very important. So here we have the first one, 2 2/3. It is, let's see here, and make sure, okay. So on my scratch paper, I'd put, if you have scratch paper, it might be helpful because there isn't a whole lot of workspace here. So you just solve the problem, 2 2/3 plus a negative 1 1/2. I need to find a common denominator. That would be 6. This would be 6. And that's 3 6, that's 4 6, and this is a negative, so that carries over, so that now it's actually 2 4 6 plus a negative 1 3 6, and that sign carries over to the entire mixed number. So 4 6 is greater than 3 6 absolute value wise, so my answer is going to be positive. 4 6, and then find the difference between these two. 4 6 minus 3 6 is 1 6, and then 2 minus 1 is 1. So you scroll down to the bottom of the page, and I find 1 1/6, and I cross it out. Hopefully it's there. If it's not there, then I need to recheck my answer. Oh, there it is right here. So then I just shade it out, or cross it out with an X. And then whatever 9 boxes are left, you look at the 9 boxes like you're reading page sentences out of a book, and you put those letters in order down here from left to right. Another one is riddle code, and the directions, it's more with adding and subtracting fractions in this one, but this one is kind of working backwards to find the value of the letter. So, just like solving, if you need to remember how to solve these, it's like put in whole numbers and what would you do to solve it. So in this case, to solve this one, I would do 7/10 minus negative 1/10 minus 7/10 to find the value of n. If you need to know the steps, practice the equation with whole numbers, and what would you do mathematically if these were whole numbers? You would do the same thing even though they're fractions. The answer to this riddle is written in code at the bottom. To break the code, solve any equation below and find your answer in the code. Each time the answer appears you write that letter in the equation above it. So it is possible that you may have to put your letter in more than one box. The other page I'd like you to complete today is called double cross. The directions here, it's still more adding and subtracting fractions and integers. Do any exercise below and find your answer in the code. Each time the answer appears in the code, write the letter of the exercise above it. So again, you can put your letter in more than one spot. If you can't find your answer, recheck your work and until your answer appears. So far, when I was doing these on my own, I could not find any mistakes in any of the problems. So if you can't find your answer, then you need to go redo the problem and try something different. And the other one is called sum code, more with mixed numbers in this case. And the last one is what do hairdressers do? These are all kind of riddles that have puns for answers. I think they're kind of punny. Maybe you don't have the same sense of humor, but I hope you enjoy taking a break from the screen. You know, if it's supposed to be nice outside, head outside and work outside. If you have a space to work outside, please take advantage of the fresh air. Oh, looks like there's one more fraction attraction. This one is mixed adding and subtracting of fractions and mixed numbers. So it's all good review. I've been told that we really, your knowledge of working within this integer number system, including fractions and mixed numbers, is really important to be successful going forward in your algebra careers. All right. Have a great weekend. If you want to do all 5, but maybe you just want to break it apart and do a couple today, but don't spend too much time each day trying to complete this assignment. Okay, if you have to do some over the weekend, that's fine too, but don't spend the entire day trying to complete 5 pages. All right, have a great weekend. I'll be available from 10 to 11 in a Zoom meeting if you have questions.